Leadership is not about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in your charge. Hi, folks, this is Atharv Gaikwad, and today I'm going to share with you the experience of my interview at the Great Lakes Institute of Management. The saying which I quoted in the very beginning is by an American author and an inspirational speaker, Simon Sinek. So, before we begin with this video, a disclaimer for you all is that I won't be giving any advice or suggestions in this video because I'm no one. Yeah, literally, I'm no one to give you all any advice or suggestions because you are more smarter than me. So, let's begin. This video will be in three parts. First, I'll walk you all through the entire application process of the Great Lakes Institute of Management. Then I'll give you some details about my profile, and finally I'll be sharing my interview experience with you all, which would be in two parts, the AI round and the PI round. Here we go. So there's a common application process for both the campuses, that is the Chennai campus as well as the Gurgaon campus. While filling up the online application form itself, you have to mention your campus preferences and your program preferences, and based on your interview performance and entrance exam scores, you will be allotted the respective program and the respective campus. So as far as I remember, I had submitted my online application form on 20th November 2024. Then I received the interview call for the first round, that is the AI round, on 15th December 2024, and my AI round happened on 18th December 2024, and immediately on 22nd December 2024 I got an intimation that I'm shortlisted for the PI round, and my PI round would be conducted on 26th December 2024 online via Zoom. Speaking about my profile, I hail from Pune, Maharashtra, and I've completed my education till date in Pune itself. My profile is 989, NCOPC category, engineer, and fresher with a gap of 3 years. My CAT 2024 overall percentile is 86.67, and my ZAT 2025 overall percentile is 89.46. And I've applied for the PGDM program at the Great Lakes Institute of Management, and my campus preferences are Chennai campus and Gurgaon campus. I think I've got a profile based call at the Great Lakes Institute of Management because I got the calls for my interview rounds even before the official scorecards of CAT 2024 were out, and I feel I've got the profile based call because of my unique achievements at my undergrad level, my extracurriculars, and my certifications. So, speaking about my interview experience, first I would like to talk about the AI round, which was conducted on 18th December 2024 for me. So the day before the AI round, that is on 17th December 2024, we had a pre-interview briefing session which was conducted online via Zoom, and the AI round was conducted at 11 a.m. on 18th December 2024, and the platform used for the same was Talently AI. Actually, we were allowed to take a demo on the platform for us to get accustomed to the platform, and there are many videos on YouTube which talk about the Talently AI platform. So I would be sharing the link of the same in my video description as well. Do watch it to get accustomed to the Talently AI platform. So in my AI interview round, I was asked three questions. First, the AI asked me to introduce myself. Then second, the AI asked that while working in a team, have you ever faced any conflict? And if yes, how have you resolved it? And the third question was asked, who has inspired you or who has motivated you to pursue a degree in MBA? So there was no time limit for answering the questions. You can answer your questions for any long, and actually, as far as I remember, I finished my AI round within 15 minutes. And yes, it was pretty good, and that's the reason I was shortlisted for the PI round. Speaking about the PI round, 4 days after my AI round, that is 22nd December 2024, I got an intimation that I was shortlisted for the PI round, which was scheduled for 26th December 2024. It was online too, via Zoom, and my slot was 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So on the day of my PI, that is 26th December 2024, all the candidates were asked to join a common meeting room. There were a lot of candidates, and we had to wait patiently for our turn in the common meeting room. So during my turn, I was directed to the respective breakout room where the panelists were waiting to interview me. There were two panelists. The first panelist had his camera switched off, and the second panelist had his camera switched on, and he was around 65 years old. So my interview started with the first panelist. So first he asked me to introduce myself and why MBA. Then second, he said, Atharva, I'm able to see here that you graduated in 2022. So it's been almost 3 years since you graduated and you haven't worked yet and you are a fresher. So I'm interested to know what were you doing for the last 3 years. So in this I spoke about my UPSC CSE preparation. Then he asked about till what stage I had reached in UPSC CSE. Then I answered this as well. Then based on my failure in the UPSC CSE, he countered me that Atharva, don't you feel that you have wasted 3 precious years of life? So I answered this question very smartly without getting offensive, and yes, he was too impressed with my answer. And then he asked that what are your learnings from the UPSC CSE preparation. So that's all about panelist 1. Then coming to the second panelist, he first asked what is the meaning of your name. Then he asked what is Atharva Ved. Then he asked what are the 4 Vedas. Then he asked the same question as that of panelist 1, that Atharva, don't you feel that you have wasted 3 precious years of life? Again, I answered it very smartly without getting offensive, and he was too impressed with my answer. Then he asked about is MBA your backup plan? Then he asked about my meditation practice. Then, as I'm a mechanical engineering graduate, so he asked a few questions from mechanical engineering, like what is total quality management, that is TQM, what is Kaizen, and I answered them as well. And at the end, he said that Atharva, no doubt candidates like you would easily get through this process of personal interviews and get into any top B school. But I would like to ask you that will you be able to adjust yourself to the business world, because the life in business world is very competitive and very hectic. So what's your take on this? So I answered it as well, and the panelists were quite impressed by my answers, and they wished me best luck for my future, and my interview ended here. So if I were to give a rating for my interview experience at the Great Lakes Institute of Management, then I would rate it 4 out of 5. Yeah, it was pretty good, and now I'm eagerly waiting for the offer letter. I'm also done with my IMI Delhi interview, and I'll be uploading my experience of IMI Delhi interview shortly. And I have many other interviews in line, like IMT, then Force School of Management, then GYM Goa, then IIM Rohtak, then TAPMI. So stay tuned for my upcoming interview experiences, and do like and share this video as much as you can, and do subscribe to my channel. um, show some love because this is my first attempt to share my interview experience. And yeah, you all know, प्यार बांटने से बढ़ता है. Thank you.